Starters for our first race at the gate. Gate is moving on this Boxing Day program, Wednesday, December the 26th, a field of 6. Gambo and Hughes return have both been scratched. We have Blyce Last, Tim Merzetti, Mysterious Ways, Brian Moore, Beastmark and Steve Mahar, Wind at My Back, Gord Hennessy, Basie Street and Todd Trites, and Daily Odds with Doug Falkins. 6 starters, race 1. Here they come. They're off and pacing in Mysterious Ways, going for the early lead. Up on the inside, Blyce Last, Beastmark gets away third. Racing fourth is Wind at My Back, then settling in fifth is Basie Street, and trailing the field is Daily Odds to the opening eighth and go on up the backstretch. Racing to the opening quarter in Mysterious Ways, a length and a half lead. Blyce Last is second, Beastmark has third. Racing fourth and gaining ground is Wind at My Back, then racing fifth, Basie Street, and Daily Odds trails to the opening quarter. Single file, but we've got some movement as Mysterious Ways cuts the opening panel, 31 seconds. Up front, Mysterious Ways on the outside. Daily Odds quickly from 6, now second on the outside, challenging. Blyce Last on the rail, racing third. Beastmark takes the cover from fourth. Then moving on the outside, Basie Street, and trailing shuffle back is Wind at My Back as they come off the turn through the stretch. Here they come, racing to the opening half. Mysterious Ways on top. Daily Odds on the outside second. Inside, Blyce Last third. Beastmark with the cover second over fourth. That opening half, 103 and 3, then back in fifth. On the inside, Wind at My Back, Basie Street trails as they hit the clubhouse turn and race on to the 5/8. Up front, Mysterious Ways outside. Daily Odds still second. On the inside, Blyce Last, Beastmark on the outside, fourth. Then Basie Street makes her way to the outside. She is now fifth and trailing Wind at My Back. On to the 3/4, Mysterious Ways still on top. Daily Odds second, 3/4. In 1:34 and 3, your leader is Mysterious Ways. Daily Odds, Blyce Last looks for room. Beastmark looks to tip 3 wide from fourth. Then Basie Street, and trailing is Wind at My Back off the 7/8 for home. And it is Mysterious Ways, Daily Odds on the outside. Up the inside comes Blyce Last and Beastmark on the outside. They're coming down to the wire. Up the inside, Blyce Last. He gets it up the passing lane and he wins. In for second, Daily Odds. Beastmark third. Mysterious Ways, Wind at My Back, and Basie Street. Time for the mile. 2:06. Reading back now, your unofficial winner of race 1. It's number 1, Blyce Last. Blyce Last, a bay mare, 5 by Harpo out of Blythe. She by Precious Fella. Owned by Mike Barrio of Dieppe, trained by Mike Morris. Tim Merzetti driving for Blyce Last. Second win of the season. Wins this afternoon, 2:06. Blyce Last, race 1 winner. It's now official, 2:06. Race 2 at the gate. Gate is moving. All set for race 2 of the afternoon. A field of 5. Fidierless has been scratched. We have Allegro Ellie, John Davidson, Good Dear Good, Lonnie Stokes. Shuffle the decks, Charlie Price, Miss Tahoe, Tony Watson, and from the outside, Lee's Lady Ann. And Steve Mahar, field of 5 for race 2. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good Dear Good for the early lead up on the outside. Shuffle the decks, Allegro Ellie getting away third on the outside. Lee's Lady Ann, she's going on now second and going for the early lead. And Lee's Lady Ann now takes it for Steve Mahar past the 8th pole. Good Dear Good, Miss Tahoe on the outside. Going on now takes a seat, racing in third. Racing fourth, Allegro Ellie in your trailer to the quarter. Here's Shuffle the Decks. Up front, cutting it out, Lee's Lady Ann. Leads by a length and a half. Racing second, Good Dear Good. Miss Tahoe third, that opening quarter, 30 and 2. Then Allegro Ellie looks at it from fourth and Shuffle the Decks. Makes a move from the back of the pack. He's trailing fifth. Up front now, but 2. Lee's Lady Ann. Racing second, Good Dear Good. And here comes Miss Tahoe. Off the rail again to challenge. She's on the outside now second. Good Dear Good third. Allegro Ellie and Shuffle the Decks. They're racing to the opening half. Lee's Lady Ann on top. Miss Tahoe on the outside, racing second. And she now gets to the rail. Takes a breather there second. Good Dear Good is third, that half and 2 and 4. Then shuffle the decks outside and your trailer on the inside. Here's Allegro Ellie as they drive to the 5/8 and up front. Lee's Lady Ann, Miss Tahoe up tight second. Racing third, Good Dear Good, shuffle the decks on the outside. Now fourth and trailing fifth, Allegro Ellie. On to the 3/4, Lee's Lady Ann looking good on the front. Miss Tahoe second, Good Dear Good outside. Shuffle the decks fourth and trailing Allegro Ellie, the 3/4 marker. In 134, Lee's Lady Ann, the only one close right now is Miss Tahoe. Good Dear Good holds third, then shuffle the decks. Allegro Ellie swinging from fifth as they come off the turn. Lee's Lady Ann, here comes Miss Tahoe. Out to challenge from second off the turn for home. Lee's Lady Ann, Miss Tahoe giving chase, but it's Lee's Lady Ann holding. Coast to coast for Lee's Lady Ann, and she'll win. Miss Tahoe in for second. Allegro Ellie on for third, shuffle the decks fourth, and Good Dear Good fifth. And the time for the mile, 2:05 and 2. Ready now is the unofficial winner of race number 2. It's number 6, Lee's Lady Ann. A bay mare 5 by Tyler's Mark out of Lady Keystone. She by Keystone Orr. Entered by Colleen Clancy. Colleen does the training. Steve Mahar driving this afternoon for Lee's Lady Ann. Wins 7 of the season. She wins this afternoon, 2-5 and 2. Starters for the third race at the gate. Gate is moving. All set for race 3. A field of 6. 1 James E.B. Sean Shannon. Craighead John Davidson. Full Marbell Gord Hennessy. Monty's Last Doug Falcons. Dusty Davy, Steve Mahar, and outside River King. Charlie Price, 6 starters, race 3. Here they come. They're off and pacing. A good start for the lead. Craighead on the inside, outside Dusty Davy. In between horses, Full Marbell and Monty's Last. As they race into the first turn, Craighead on top. Racing second on the outside, Dusty Davy. Full Marbell has third. Monty's Last gets away fourth, and back in fifth is River King, and trailing the field, James E.B. is out and going around River King to the opening quarter, and up front, cutting it out, Craighead on top. Full Marbell now second, Monty's Last third, Dusty Davy backs off. All the way to fourth at opening quarter, 29 and 3 as James E.B. makes his way fifth on the outside, then trailing fifth is River King as they race towards the 3/8, Craighead on top. Racing second, Full Marbell, Monty's Last third. Dusty Davy on the rail, racing in fourth, James E.B. fifth, and trailing River King to the opening half, their single file. And up front, Craighead. Racing second, Full Marbell, Monty's Last, a closer third. Racing fourth, Dusty Davy. Then James E.B. and River King. That opening half for Craighead, 1:01 and 1 as they race into the turn and driving to the 5/8, Craighead on top. Racing second, Full Marbell, Monty's Last has third. Dusty Davy fourth, James E.B. and River King. On up the backstretch, racing to the 3/4, Craighead with a 2.5 length lead. Full Marbell closing the gap now second. Monty's Last third up the inside. Dusty Davy fourth. James E.B. is fifth, and trailing back is River King, the 3/4. In 1:32 and 2. Still, it's Craighead. Racing second, Full Marbell. Then on the inside, third, Dusty Davy. Outside, Monty's Last fourth. On the inside, James E.B. and trailing is River King off the turn for home. And it is Craighead. Full Marbell on the outside, challenging. Craighead on the inside. Full Marbell on the outside, trying to mow him down. In deep stretch, Craighead. Full Marbell on the outside, gets him in the final strides. Full Marbell win 9:98 for Gordy Hennessy, 2:04 and 3. And back to the wire now, your unofficial winner of race number 3. It's number 3, Full Marbell. Full Marbell, a bay mare 4 by Fulmar Sealster out of Princess Consort. She by Queen's Consort, owned by Debbie Price. Ed Ballou, trained by Charlie Price. Gord Hennessy drives Full Marbell to victory this afternoon for Gord Hennessy. Career win number 998. Just 2 away from the 1,000 win plateau for Gordy. He wins this afternoon with full Marbell here in race 3. The 3 entry, winning in 2:04 and 3. Starters for the 4th at the gate. Gate is in motion now, a field of 5. Presidential Gold, Steve Mahar. Corky's Hoss and Man Game, Lonnie Stokes. Armbro Razor, Charlie Price. H.F. Williams Pride with Brian Moore. Scorpy as the outside post. Driver Todd Trites, 5 starters. This is race 4. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the inside. Presidential Goal going for the top on the far outside. Scorpy going for it as well. Corky's Hoss and Man Game gets away 3rd. Racing 4th, Armbro Razor, and 5th, H.F. Williams Pride as they go into the turn and race on to the 8th, and they're past that marker now. And on the outside, Scorpy grabs the top. Presidential Gold is racing 2nd, 3rd, Corky's Hoss and Man Game. Racing in 4th, Armbro Razor, 5th. H.F. Williams Pride is Presidential Gold, not content to sit in the pocket. He goes for and grabs the top, that opening quarter in 30 seconds. Presidential Gold up tight 2nd now is Scorpy. 3rd, Corky's Hoss and Man Game, Armbro Razor. On the outside, moving 4th and coming with the cover is H.F. Williams Pride as they're by the 3/8 pole, and they come off the turn and through the stretch. Here they come, racing to the half. They're 3 in and 2 out. Up front, Presidential Gold, Armbro Razor coming to call on the outside. He's driving hard 2nd, Scorpy. At the pylons, 3rd, H.F. Williams Pride, and your trailer under a tight line is Corky's Hoss and Man Game. That opening half, 1:02. They drive into the turn to the 5/8, and on the inside, Presidential Gold. Outside is Armbro Razor, Scorpy inside 3rd. Outside, H.F. Williams Pride 4th. Corky's Hoss and Man Game still trails 5th as they race on to the 3/4, neck and neck for the top. Inside, Presidential Gold, outside, Armbro Razor. Scorpy at the pylons 3rd. H.F. Williams Pride outside 4th. Corky's Hoss and Man Game, your trailer, 3/4 in 1:32 and 4. Armbro Razor now gets to the top. Presidential Gold, H.F. Williams Pride outside. Scorpy looks for racing room, and Corky's Hoss and Man Game trails as they tip off the turn for home. It's Armbro Razor digging in. On the far outside, H.F. Williams Pride is coming on. H.F. Williams Pride to the top now. H.F. Williams Pride, Brian Moore. They're going to be tight. Looks like he did get the job done over Armbro Razor, Scorpy. Then it was Presidential Gold, Corky's Hoss and Man Game. Brian Moore looks like winner 1,498 for his career, 2:04 and 3. Career driving victory number 1,498. Brian Moore with number 4, H.F. Williams Pride, a big gelding 4 by Corporate Prince out of Zelig, she by Rubel. Owned by Bob Campbell of Summerside, Prince Edward Island, trained and driven by Brian Moore. For H.F. Williams Pride, win 8 of the season. He wins this afternoon, 2:04 and 3. Once again, Brian Moore just 2 shy now of 1,500 career driving victories. He gets number 1,498 with the 4, H.F. Williams Pride, and 2:4 and 3. Starters for the 5th race at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for our 5th race of the day, a field of 6. Bread Handover with Steve Bahar, Happy Ave, Mark Haig. Aaron M. Down, Doug Falcons. Rambo's Reflection, John Davidson. Susie Poozy, Todd Trites. And outside, Shalimar Sentinel with Tony Watson. 6 starters, race 5. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Bread Hanover for the early lead. Happy Ave content to sit 2nd. Racing 3rd, getting away is Aaron M. Down. Rambo's Reflection. Up the inside, gets away 4th. Racing 5th, Susie Poozy. And trailing 6th is Shalimar Sentinel as they move to the opening quarter. And they're sitting like they left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your leader up front, Bread Hanover. Racing in 2nd, Happy Ave. Aaron M. Down 3rd. Rambo's Reflection looks at it from 4th. And racing 5th, Susie Poozy. And they're still single file as Shalimar Sentinel trails. Opening quarter, 31 seconds flat. Bread Hanover, your leader. Up tight 2nd, Happy Ave. Aaron M. Down 3rd. Rambo's Reflection still sits 4th. Susie Poozy 5th. Shalimar Sentinel still trails 6th as they're still single file. No movement yet as they tip off the 3/8 and through the stretch. Here they come to the half and bred, Hanover on top. Happy Ave second, Rambo's Reflection on the outside quickly. She now gets to second after the leader. Happy Ave third, Susie Poozy airing him down. And your trailer Shalimar Sentinel, all kinds of movement now as they reach the half in 103. Into the turn, Bred Hanover still on top. On the outside, challenging second, Rambo's Reflection. Happy Ave is third, Susie Poozy outside fourth. Aaron M down and Shalimar Sentinel onto the 3/4. And quickly, Rambo's Reflection has grabbed the top. Racing second is Bred Hanover outside third. Susie Poozy, Happy Ave off the pylons from fourth. 3/4, 133, then a Shalimar Sentinel Aaron M down as they drive to the 7/8 and your leader Rambo's Reflection, Susie Poozy on the outside, driving hard second. Racing third is Bred Hanover, Happy Ave, Aaron M down, Shalimar Sentinel off the turn for home, and it is Rambo's Reflection, Susie Poozy on the outside. In deep stretch, Rambo's Reflection, Susie Poozy though on the outside, and she gets him in deep stretch. She wins over Rambo's Reflection. Happy Ave in for third, then Aaron M down, Bred Hanover, and Shalimar Sentinel in the time for the mile. 2:04 and 3. And parading back to the wire now, your unofficial winner of race number 5. It's number 5, Susie Poozy, a Bay Mary 11 by Bakerfield of Jody Baby. She by Good to See You. Owned by Don Sweezy, trained by Don Sweezy. Todd Trites gets the call here this afternoon. Susie Poozy scores her 4th winning trip of the season this afternoon. 2:04 and 3. Susie Poozy winning for owner-trainer Don Sweezy and catch driver Todd Trites. 2:04 and 3. Starters for the 6th race at the gate. Gate is moving. All set for race 6, a field of 5. Cover up RA is Scratch. Adara Spirit, Steve Mahar. Chip in the Pocket, Gord Hennessy. Aaron Islands, Lonnie Stokes. Bert Tonight, Brian Moore. And outside, Waterside Apache, Charlie Price. A field of 5, race 6. Here they come. They're off and pacing Adara Spirit. She goes for the early lead. Up on the outside, Bert Tonight. Getting away third is Chip in the Pocket. Racing fourth, Aaron Islands, and trailing Waterside Apache as Adara Spirit takes them to the opening 8th. Up on the outside, Bert Tonight on the outside second. Racing third, Chip in the Pocket. Aaron Islands fourth, and trailing 5th, Waterside Apache as Adara Spirit leads by about 2.5. And Bert Tonight now gets to the rail, racing in second. Racing third, Chip in the Pocket. Aaron Islands away fourth and trailing Waterside Apache. That opening quarter for Adara Spirit, 29 seconds flat. She's on top by 2. Bert Tonight second. Racing third, Chip in the Pocket. Aaron Islands fourth, and trailing is Waterside Apache as Adara Spirit cuts the fractions. She leads by 2. Bert Tonight second. Racing third, still on the rail, is Chip in the Pocket. Up on the outside, Aaron Islands out to challenge from 4th. Then goes Waterside Apache with the cover from 5th. That opening half, Adara Spirit on top. That opening half in a minute flat, as she's still your leader on the outside. Aaron Islands now coming to call second. Racing third, Bert Tonight outside. Waterside Apache now gets to 4th and shuffled back to 5th. That is Chip in the Pocket as they go on up the backstretch. Racing to the 3/4, Adara Spirit. Aaron Islands on the outside, challenging hard second. Bert Tonight locked to the pylons third. Racing 4th on the outside is Waterside Apache, and trailing is Chip in the Pocket. 3/4, 130 and 3, and your leader is Aaron Islands, and breaking free from the pylons quickly. Bert Tonight on the outside, challenging hard second. Waterside Apache third. Adara Spirit is 4th, and your trailer is Chip in the Pocket off the turn for home. Aaron Islands, Bert Tonight on the outside, challenging second. Aaron Islands inside. Bert Tonight on the outside. Brian Moore looking for win 1999, and he gets it. With Bert Tonight, Aaron Islands for second, and third, Waterside Apache, Adara Spirit 4th, and then 5th, Chip in the Pocket. Time for the mile, 2:02. Back to the wire now, winner of race 6 with career driving victory, 1999, just one away from 2000. Brian Moore, this time with Bert Tonight. A Bay Gelding 4 by Nightly Blue Chip out of Battletown Bow, she by Big Towner. Owned by Doug and Ron Hildebrand, trained and driven by Brian Moore, and correction, that's win 1,499. For driver Brian Moore, he wins with Bert tonight, 202. Starters for the 7th at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for race 7. Field of 6, Die High, Charlie Ross. Count Legacy, John Davidson. Hander Off Bluegrass, Wayne Watson. Bordertown Armor, Lonnie Stokes. Mr. L, Todd Treitz. To the outside, it's Charlie Burke. And Gord Hennessy, a field of 6 for the 7th. Here they come. They're off and pacing, Die High going for it, but on the outside, Count Legacy, and on the far outside is Mr. L and Charlie Burke. They're 4 wide into the first turn, now 3 wide as they go to the opening 8th, and Die High on top. Racing second is Count Legacy, third Mr. L. Racing fourth and left uncovered is Charlie Burke to go on. Then racing in fifth is Bordertown Armor. Your trailer is Ender Off Bluegrass to the opening quarter, and Die High on top. She leads but 2. Racing second now, Charlie Burke, he's parked. That opening quarter, 29-1, and Die High leading. Charlie Burke gets to the pylons now, racing second. Racing in third, Count Legacy, Mr. L fourth. Here comes Bordertown Armor. Out from fifth and out from fourth is Mr. L. Then trailing fifth is Ender Off Bluegrass as they come through the stretch. Racing to the opening half and up front, cutting it out, Die High, Charlie Burke second. He's out to move now from second is Count Legacy, third in the pylons. Mr. L outside fourth. That opening half, 59-3, then up the inside. Ender Off Bluegrass and trailing now Bordertown Armor. Dipping into the turn, racing on to the 5/8 neck and neck for the top. Die High, but now Charlie Burke. On the outside, driving hard second, Count Legacy. On the outside, now gets to second, Die High is third. Way wide, that's Bordertown Armor in between them. Mr. L and Ender Off Bluegrass, your trailer. On to the 3/4 pole, Charlie Burke, your leader. On the inside, Mr. L now gets to second, 3/4, 1:30-4. In between horses, though, Count Legacy is second, outside Bordertown Armor. Now gets to second, in between them, Count Legacy, Mr. L now fourth. Ender Off Bluegrass will swing from fifth, trailing Die High off the turn for home. And it's anyone's race, Charlie Burke, your leader. On the extreme outside, here comes Ender Off Bluegrass with a late rush. Ender Off Bluegrass to the top, and she'll win. Count Legacy for second, Mr. L third, Bordertown Armor, then Charlie Burke, and Die High, and the time for the mile, 2:02.
Parading back to the winner's circle now is number 3, Ender Off Bluegrass. She is a brown filly, 3 by Cam Best. She by Autumn Weather, out of Falcon Elmhurst. She is owned by Wayne Watson. Wayne does the training and driving. For her 6th win of the season, she wins today in 2:02. Ender Off Bluegrass, 2:02.
Starters for the 8th race at the gate. Gate is moving, 8th and final now set. Field of 8, Grandiose, Steve Mahar. Maple Cookie, Louis Bellevaux. Woodmere Duster, Doug Falcons. Princetown Judy, Brian Moore. Spear Choker, Todd Treitz. Doc Smokin' Joe, Gord Hennessy. Dance Naked, John Davidson and PJ's Wager. Tim Merzetti, Field of 8. Race 8. Here they come. They're off and Grandiose for the early lead. Up on the outside, Princetown Judy is vying for the lead. Up on the inside, Maple Cookie. And outside is Spear Chokers. They race to the opening 8th, Grandiose on top. Racing in second is Maple Cookie. Princetown Judy left to go on from third. Woodmere Duster gets away fourth. Spear Choker looks for a place fifth. Then racing sixth on the rail is Doc Smokin' Joe. Dance Naked seventh. And your trailer backing off PJ's Wager as Brian Moore takes Princetown Judy to the opening quarter lead. That opening quarter, 29-4, and out from second. There goes Grandiose and back and maintaining the lead. Grandiose grabs the top again from Princetown Judy. Maple Cookie is looking at it from third. Woodmere Duster fourth. Outside, Doc Smokin' Joe outside fifth. Then Spear Choker out moving sixth. Then it's Dance Naked and PJ's Wager as they come through the stretch to the opening half, and Grandiose is on top, racing second, Princetown Judy. Post-time favorite, Maple Cookie now gets to second, Princetown Judy third. That opening half, 102, then Doc Smokin' Joe fourth. Woodmere Duster fifth, and up the inside, Dance Naked, Spear Choker, and PJ's Wager as they race into the turn. Drive to the 5/8, and they're by that marker now. Grandiose on top. Maple Cookie challenging hard second, Princetown Judy on the rail racing third. Outside and on the inside now, Woodmere Duster fourth. Outside, Doc Smokin' Joe, Spear Choker. Then it is Dance Naked and trailing PJ's Wager. They're bunched to 3/4, 132 and 3. Grandiose and Maple Cookie. Princetown Judy looking good along the pylons third. Racing fourth on the outside. That is Doc Smokin' Joe. Woodmere Duster looks for room. Spear Choker on the outside. Off the turn for home. And your leader in the stretch is Grandiose. Maple Cookie comes to the top. Maple Cookie, and on the outside comes Doc Smokin' Joe with a late rush. Woodmere Duster coming on. It's Maple Cookie, and she wins. Then Doc Smokin' Joe for second. Woodmere Duster third. Princetown Judy, Grandiose, then Dance Naked. PJ's Wager and Spear Choker, and the time for the mile, 2:04 and 2. Parading back now, your official winner now of race 8. It's number 2, Maple Cookie. Maple Cookie, a brown mare 4 by Joe G. Hanover, the Charlotte's Cookie. She by Knightley Blue Chip, owned by Mel Land of Hopewell Cape, trained and driven by Louis Bellevaux. 4 Maple Cookie wins 7 of the season. She wins this afternoon, 2:04 and 2. Maple Cookie takes race 8. Driver Louis Bellevaux, 2:04 and 2.